Okay, looks like that's working. Okay, looks like that's working. Let's do a quick. That's working. Let's do a quick. Alright, it looks fine. Whatever. Alright. Should be okay, should be okay. Cool. Lunch. Oh, game is loud. Alright, so.
Danganronpa.
Load game, settle down, mix the fucking mic. There it goes. So dumb. Okay. So, quick recap. There is the despair disease. It's a thing now. It's already infected Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki. And it's given them all strange and unique side effects. Naoto can only lie. Ibuki has to believe everything she hears, and Akane cannot stop crying. Nekomaru's out of commission, probably still alive after he body blocked a shot for Akane. And then what the fuck else happened? Oh, so we're in quarantine for the despair disease. Yo, you came early today. You're the one who's early.
Damn right.
Well, I just got here. So what should we do? Still a little time before we need to make contact. Want to go to Nagito's room and check up on him? Yeah, I'm worried about how he's doing. Worry? Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Still. Let's hope no one's dead. Let's hope no one's dead.
Huh?
What happened? Are we going to Nag's room? Yeah, okay. You just there to remind me of where to go. Is he dead? He's not dead. Hello, Mikan. Mikan, how's Nagito doing? Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday. Oh, fuck.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into a critical condition sometime today. Is he that sick? But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagito die. Ever. I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey, Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. You need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, I got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. I was very worried Mikado was going to go off the deep end and kill someone. Oh, it's live. Incoming signal.
Now then.
Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. Press the button under the blinking light. Monitor instantly lit up. Camera monitor had no problem making a connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor. Hey, Kazuichi.
What's up?
Hello? Hello? How is it? Can you see my handsome face? Yeah, I can see you real clear. We're good on our end too. I can totally see your broke-ass faces. Might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, are you the only one over there?
Nope.
Nope. We're all here, except for Hyoko. What happened? What happened to Hyoko? It seems we all look like apparent enemies in the eyes of that coward. She has locked herself in her room. She said the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured. She's even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey.
So, how about you? How are you guys doing? Yeah, about that. To tell you the truth, Nagito is actually in serious danger.
You...
I already know he's seriously dangerous.
Well...
No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death.
What?
What did you say?
However...
But is he going to be okay, right? Nagito is going to get better?
Hey!
First Nekomaru, then Nagito, that ain't funny at all. Well, for now, we can't really say.
Yes?
You really can't say. That's impossible. Monami, why are you on that side? It'd be dangerous if I got close to the hospital, since I don't even know what's going on there. You really are pissing me off. Like, why does a stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about a disease?
You can't!
Please don't discriminate. That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I will be on this side. Before I could respond to Monami, Fujihiko had cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me!
That shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pissed me off. Ah, damn it. I'm going outside to cool off. Fujihiko practically spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves. And changes for the better. That's why we waited patiently. Because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fujihiko entered and left the hospital many times. And time just kept passing by. Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem! Hope speaking.
It is now. Please return to your room now, then.
Yeah. Wow, we actually made it a full day without anyone dying after a motive. That has not happened before. Feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over, and now it's nighttime already. No shit. It's almost time for tonight's transmission.
Jeez.
Should go back to our cottages when it's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth, though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
I'm not gonna have a clue anyway, so I can handle this. Then I'll leave it to you. Fuck. This isn't gonna be good. I jinxed it, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That gave me a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. Ibuki scared the living shit out of me. Clean. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck this game.
What happened now?
Fucking scared the living shit out of me.
Scared? I saw the VOD, man. There are so many, like, close calls.
It's Jesus Christ, yeah. That last stream was unbelievable. I'm streaming right now.
Are they still out there, man?
Are they still out there?
Nope. They've rotated.
Okay. Anyway, I'm in the hospital at nighttime right now, and one of my friends is in the hallway in a hospital gown.
Oh, they're still
I
in
didn't expect her to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And on her own, she's a rather intimidating figure. But that combined with fucking hospital gown scared the living shit out of me when we transitioned.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Alright, good luck, don't die.
No promises.
Oh, good lord, Ibuki. Ibuki! What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
Tell you the truth, I've been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, would it trouble you if I slept all the time? It would trouble you if I just slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. It's better if I'm sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
Yes, understood. That's kinda scary. Hope she gets real better soon. Fucking hell, Ibuki. You doing alright?
Yes.
He's doing. I'm getting proper rest, so please do not worry. God, you fucking scared me. Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagito. She doesn't even notice that I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey, Mikan. No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Back's turned towards me as she focused on caring for Nagito. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, Hey, Mikan, are you okay? Oh, personality switch. Oh no, she scared the shit out of her. Looks like you finally noticed. Don't surprise me, I almost got wet. What? Okay. I thought it was gonna be immediate to a genocide jack. Just a heel turn on her personality. What? Did you come by to check on Nagito? I just wanted to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if you got a little rest? I hope I'm not mistaken. That'd be really embarrassing. Are you, by chance, worried about me? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagito. I hope she understood what I said. She's working so hard. It'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. It's exactly how I felt, so I decided to shut up and go back to the lobby.
Yo.
Yo, how's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she's had no time to rest.
Damn it.
Nagito's probably not doing so well. So what about you? Are you guys done with the transmission?
Jeez.
As I expected, we wrapped it up pretty quickly. Like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow. There hasn't been any progress. So on both our ends, looks like we had no results.
Jeez.
Oh well.
You're pathetic.
Let's look forward to tomorrow. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. I should have checked in on Akane. Damn it. My worries are piled so high that one sigh just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, it's like I'm being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. I guess for today, I should just go to sleep. It's best not to dwell on it too much. And it's not just that. First thing in the morning, I need to go to the hospital again. Kept telling myself that as I sighed one last time, and slowly closed my eyes. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily. Like watercolor paint suspended in water. Slowly, hazily. What? There was a classroom from somewhere. Classroom I've seen before. But I don't know where. I can hear voices. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out a window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. But even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Huh? You don't know? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy. But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I wanted to run. To the place I deserve to be. Not here. To the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that way was possible. So he's the same too. Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write that check. Leave me alone. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this, anyways? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I?
Hey! Hey!
Do you know that talking about personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? So, I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. In the wild world I live in, popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself, so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately, all I had was an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it. When I said that, he was all, that love letter's brimming with passion. However, things started looking bad at that point. The other people around us started praising him. They thought he clearly could read the letter. That's when he started hogging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually, he was worshipped by society. Now, he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multimillionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listen to me, want to buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much. It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. Wait a minute. How did these people keep getting in my cabin?
Leave it!
Did Ibuki really break my goddamn door?
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Nikon, again? Hurry up and move! I can't breathe!
You stopped moving. Now I can finally relax.
Oh my god, I actually died. It switches POV to not to Fuyahiko.
Wait.
Blow my goddamn mind. Cyanosis again. Hajime's gone limp. Wow, please get a hold of yourself. He regained consciousness? Oh, I'm so glad. I thought you died from suffocation. Mikan, why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet. Huh? Now that you mention it. I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep. What kind of accident is that?
But...
Well, good news, you see, Nagito's condition has stabilized. Really? And I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyahiko's home room was locked, so... Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki.
Yes!
Anyways, please hurry over. Nagito can probably be saved. Yeah, got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan. Though I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped for someone like Nagito. Oh well, that's not to think about it. Nagito's in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing. I'm gonna get jumped, aren't I? Please hurry, Nagito first. Okay, fine. Nagito, don't be dead. Don't kill me either. Both would be bad. Oh, he's up. There I oh no, he's not well. He's not well, but he's up. There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed. Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing. The twin Ibukis are singing. I see, Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas. Is he supposed to be cured? It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition. They're utilizing the characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas, that's the answer. After seeing this, it might have been better if you stayed quiet for just a little bit longer. But I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I feel dizzy somehow. Everything is spinning around me. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Yeah, I'll do that. Then, even though it's the morning, good night. Mikan wobbled around a bit, then left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, it's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Now I kind of feel bad. What are you doing? Hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. I kind of feel bad now. Huh? The surveillance camera's light is blinking. They need to contact me now? That's weird. It's not transmission time yet. Oh no. Oh no. The away team. Oh no. There's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Even just me, I should receive a transmission. Well, the music died. What the fuck is this? First I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. Slowly swaying, dim light is shining on black curtains. I feel like some sort of ritual is about to begin. Is this light from a candle? What was creepiest of all was a rope hanging from the ceiling. End of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all what's going on in the music venue. That's when it happened. Oh no! When I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen. Chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. Person wearing a hospital gown and a hemmed bag on their head. Oh no! Slowly started moving. Oh no! Began climbing the stepladder. Oh fuck! Stop watching it go! Run, you fucker! Reached up the rope hanging from the ceiling. And at that moment, screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other side of the monitor. What's going on? Get the fuck out! Might still be able to make it. Need to hurry. Ding dong bing. Fuck off! I don't care! I don't care! Get out of my way! Fuck out of my way! I completely forgot. Prayer meant nothing on this island. Fuck! Ah! Damn it! Fuck! God damn it. Was I too late? What the hell is this? Hot air inside the music venue. I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air. Why is it so hot? What's the strange hot air inside the music venue? There's not time to worry about that. Why isn't anyone coming? What's everyone doing? Body discovery announcement. Hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why no one's noticed yet. I need to hurry and let the others know. Hotel is close by. Should be able-bodied people who can help me there. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Somebody get out here. Ah, damn it! I really wanted Ibuki to make it. Ah, fuck. As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could.
You fiend.
I was wondering who was making such infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened.
What?
Don't tell me. You intend to spread the pathological bacteria so you can take us all down with you.
I won't let you!
I won't let you! If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body! Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found!
Could it be?
Body?
Yeah!
Yeah.
I renounce
Could it
you!
be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold it.
Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious?
You fiend.
Shaki, you have seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend is just has the same symptoms as him.
But still.
There's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened once again, right?
Yes.
A killing?
Hey.
If that's true, we need to check it out.
Fine.
If that is the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me!
Leave this place to me, and you fiends, go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Chucky, can you go?
Yep.
Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right? We need 3 people.
Hajime!
Ah, Hajime. We can, why are you here? Perfect timing. Please help us, Hajime. Help us?
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, why are you here too?
No shit!
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Ibuki. Oh, fuck. Looking for Ibuki. I knew it. I knew it from the hair. Damn it! Yes, I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Perhaps.
That's what Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where? Music venue. Don't ask, just follow me.
Huh?
Music venue. Is Ibuki going to be there?
Damn it!
Mood hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey.
Is Ibuki inside there? Only way to know is to go inside and confirm. That hanged body really is Ibuki. Clench my teeth and reach my hand towards the door. Huh?
Huh?
The heck? Why is it locked? Doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago.
For now.
Then we don't want to try from the other entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through. But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but
Let's go!
it won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if it's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing to do with you!
Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right!
Let's go. We'll all try at the same time. Ready, set, go! Fuyuhiko's signal. We charge into the door at full force. Bam. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easier after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even with 2 girls here.
Let's go!
Alright, one more time. Fuyuhiko's signal. We charge the door one more time. It was like a live performance that just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Oh my god! Why her too? It wasn't just a hanged body. It's also another body. A suspended body belonging to Hyoko. What the fuck is going on? Damn it! Game! You lulled me into a false sense of security. Oh, fuck. I thought it was just gonna be happy fun beach times. No. Why is everyone dead?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed.
I know how it works, Monokuma.
A body. Now then.
They're both dead. Okay. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means... hanged body with a heaven bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hyoko. Who the hell is the other one wearing the hempen bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? Well, when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body from over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? Get the fuck out of here, Monami. Impossible, impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person hanging with hempen bag to the ground. We know who it is. Stop being coy about it. Just let me fucking mourn. Leaving it just like that is just too sad.
Yes!
What about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who the fuck cares about that? Control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. Fuyiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. The motorized sound like a growling, starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach us, we all worked together to lower the body. I'm gonna take off the hempen bag, okay? Fuck! Oh, I'm so sad right now. Damn it, Ibuki was my favorite. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hempen bag, there was no denying that face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
Fuck. It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. It's not your fault, Ken. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? Even if we went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bring everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is
Ibuki and Hyoko?
possible!
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Whoa there, it's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others.
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
Can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito and Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Huh, of course. What do you mean, of course?
No
Are
way!
you talking about the disparities? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now.
Hey!
What? Yeah, because I got bored.
That's...
For that silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Fuck this lazy goddamn despair disease.
What'd you say?
It's impossible. How can you spread the disease and cure it so easily?
Phew!
Oh, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma file!
Monokuma file.
See ya
Cool.
later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This
Again,
cannot
we
be.
have to do this again.
Silence.
You have no choice. Like last time. If this means one of us killed these two,
Let me tell you.
then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
A thing like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. What about Nekomaru? What's gonna happen to him? Is he not gonna participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What's happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. Nothing you should worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe.
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on the investigation. So I must do my very best.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, I'll definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel very good yet. It's better if I stay too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
I'll leave that to you. Let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. Who the fuck would want to kill Ibuki, though? And who wants to kill Kyoko? I don't understand. Need to end this. Need to finish this once and for all. There's no way. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. For those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Damn this game.
Same.
I feel like it says something about your emotional state that you keep checking in with us for like some social support or something.
I need the emotional support right now. Everything's miserable. I thought it was so good leading me into this false sense of security. I went through an entire like 3-hour stream of nothing bad happening. And now everything is awful.
Everything is awful.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
Don't say anymore because I'm gonna watch
Everything is
it.
bad when you're a part of
I
it.
gotta experience it. It's surprise.
This is, it's a thing. Oh my god.
Every
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey.
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Because your clothes are so smoldering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. So Kazuichi left the music venue under the cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Fuck. 2 victims this time. Ibuki Miyoda and Kyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyoda's caused death with a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. That sucks. That means it was painful the entire time she was dying. If you're gonna hang yourself, you need to break your neck with the rope. Like, you need to measure that shit out so that when you drop, it needs to break your neck pretty much immediately. Because if it's too... If you don't have enough speed going down, or if the rope is too... if the rope is too short, you just choke yourself to death. And if the rope is too long, then you might just decapitate yourself, which is equally awful, but... I mean... Not as bad as it being too short. That sucks. But no other external injuries. Kyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. And the truth bullet. Hyoko was probably long dead. Ibuki died on camera, so there's not much I can do about that. So I know the time of death was before 7 o'clock. Hyoko could be any time, really. This is exactly like Chapter 3. It's trying to confuse me, time of death, because Hyoko showed up afterwards. Monokuma File 3 has been added to Truth Bullet section in your handbook. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? Fuck. Is it exactly like Chapter 3 in the first game, where they had Ibuki kill Hyoko? And then they silenced Ibuki? A reason for killing 2 people. Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so
I'll definitely find out.
I'll definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'd prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Who the fuck could have killed them? If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room. That's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. Then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital. So I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. So I met Mikan before 7 o'clock. I left to the lobby. Mikan went upstairs. So Ibuki wasn't in the hospital the entire time that I was there. Huh? That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? Talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Was that yesterday or the day before? When did Mikan wake me up? I think that was today, so...
Something like this!
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of those 2 who have fallen. Even I am horrified by my power, the eye of the Overlord. What the heck is this?
Nature, the
You
collective
stupid fool.
will of the world.
I cannot believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. Pitiful humans, they refuse to lift their heads for the fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. You mean something up there? What? What do you want about? Shut the fuck up. Are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah? Don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
It's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru would definitely come back. You're right.
Hajime.
Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Well.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How
I
unfortunate.
see. Oh, I see. That's disappointing. Fuck off, Nekomaru.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Looks in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like.
Something like that's in front of the door. Think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? Went open, the only thing we had to do was force our way through. So it was locked with a drumstick through the handles. Vehicle signal recharged. The door was locked when we tried to get inside. The four of us charged at the door. When I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. The stick was used to bar the door here. Don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how is the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. This door is the only entrance. Yeah. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like.
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke the door open. Broke down the door to the music venue. They waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, and they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. We won't let the killer get away with this. Killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Jockey, that was a kinda cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob right where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is it? Looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Jockey bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her fingers. Don't just eat that. What's wrong with you? Why are you putting that in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Jackie spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Okay, one, why the fuck would you put that in your mouth? It was a door sealant. Or some way to cook something. Shattered floor. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put this in the music venue for communication purposes. That's why we destroyed this. That's why it's destroyed like this. Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way a killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? That's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? Fuck. Curtain. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. The curtain, it's not wide enough. Can't reach it from one edge of the stage to the other.
huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section in the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. I don't remember if that was there before. Ah, fuck. Oh, stupid fucking hemp bag from goddamn... Hate everything. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Jackie was silently staring at the stage floor. Did someone drop on the floor here? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
hey,
See? Take a close look at the floor.
see?
If you look closely. You're right. You're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is that a bloodstain?
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime of wiping off a bloodstain. So why was the killer trying to hide? Kyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, the cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono's all disheveled, also her sash is tied in front. Yeah, that's not right, yeah. Sash is supposed to be the ribbon's supposed to be in the back. Did the killer do this too? She died in her room. She died long before Ibuki did then. When did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? No. Tape her up, maybe. Didn't kill her at that time. Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way. Fuck off,
No,
Nagito.
no.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't be a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane.
Yo!
What's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around that? Can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but we just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other out is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight, I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
Looks different from the keys in the cottage, so it may be the key to her motel room. Key to her motel room, huh?
But.
The key was so deep inside her kimono, it must have been hard to remove. Then it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this was a trap, it would have put it more forward to the front of her kimono so that we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Hotel room key.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Of all those mysteries, I think what's strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they're trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was the true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone, after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. We're gonna go to Hyoko's fucking motel room. It's gonna be covered in blood, isn't it? Fuck me. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. Dull light that the video must be coming from that candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Step ladder's tipped over on its side. This must be the step ladder that Buki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then this must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the step ladder. What does it mean? Step ladder's been out of truth bullets. So did they drag over? So is that other side of the curtain covered in blood? Buki had a hempen bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hempen bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hempen bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting in the ceiling. Buki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope, no unnatural features. But despite the fact that the music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means that it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Buki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt that she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. Might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Might as well search another place. He's usual. I have no idea what he's up to. Buki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? That's fucked up. She used the fucking drugged up Ibuki to help murder Hiyoko and then killed Ibuki to silence her. God damn it. I didn't notice when she was hanged, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You heard you discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, Bo. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In the video, Ibuki was climbing into the stepladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, it's impossible. Even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Well, you stupid fuck. Oh. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, should mess around with this a little, like so. It's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how much that is. I think that's hot though. Hey Siri, what's 86 degrees in Celsius?
86 degrees Fahrenheit is 30 degrees Celsius.
Fucking hot. Nice and toasty. No, I know, it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. It didn't look like this lighting was used at all. Why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. You noticed it too, Fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. What? Oh, what? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. Okay, so you finally noticed. Can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There's no need.
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage, Golden Hawk, Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight! Fwahaha, feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devas of destruction! The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand, ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Aha. Started running around the stuck slip of paper in the rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward. It was definitely caught by Gundam. Ha ha ha, did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow.
Well, it's amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my four dark devs of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's that paper?
Fine.
It seems like some kind of thick paper, although it doesn't have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
Appears as though nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck up in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. like a scrap of thick paper. That's it there. Storage room. So that's storage room. Anything? What are you doing? Nagita, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? Just want to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or was he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? Tipped over step ladder on stage, duct tape binding Kyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. Might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? Just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But...
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
If you can explain to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why is sudden interest in the movie theater? Compared to last time, feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking it? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. Lots of stickers plastered all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn. What does this mean? I guess it's everything important in the storage room. Guess you should go back. Yeah, the pillars are a lot more fucked up. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything useful by now? To tell the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue's just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear the order the murders occurred. First was... I'm making wrong assumptions here. As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistakes in the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order, the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed these two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one person might have been killed? One more person might have been killed?
This too
It's
must
certainly
be the
conceivable
will of
if the killer wishes to
causality.
complete that imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Ooh, are you guys wondering? Worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would definitely get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem, on this killing school trip, it's the same blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean, you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will be no more there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyways, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected of you. You're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occurred at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
Eh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoku are killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. We can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
We can only choose one based on the majority vote. The other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice. You'd have to figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys kept saying this and that. Kept saying that, and that sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Well, based on the murders at this time, closely resembles that movie. As if they were copying it. As if copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. Can't be helped, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Come by later. What are you talking about? Obviously, the movie theater.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the spare disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be a good idea for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. The clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. One more time, and I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's go check in the motel. Motel's air conditioned. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be fast to just ask someone.
So you have a
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can sense you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide my presence in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the central room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever gods you hold dear, that you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Okay. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to go get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel when we were about to get back to the music venue.
I get it.
You met up with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, it was Gundam and Monami. Yeah, Gundam and Monami. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. The morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital, and I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were circling the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater and a street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. You implying you don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable of you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around that pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hyoko was killed, and we just did discover her body.
Huh?
What, you still doubt me? No, I don't doubt you,
Jeez.
Fuyuhiko. Well, I'm used to it. Should have done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. That's not as encouraging as I think you think it is. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. So that's Fuyuhiko and Mikan's alibi, I think. I don't give a shit about the camera. That one. That platter looks like it's locked, but... Key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this... It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So, Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Fucking excuse you? Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Oops.
No.
In Monokuma. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. No way anyone can use this. The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? Oh, she was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at the time. And then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own?
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that
There's
is the
a lot
case,
smaller.
how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Ah, fuck Sonia.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? Never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Fuck out of here. Hospital, and then I guess let's go watch a movie. Hey, Jackie.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, Hey,
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors were only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed in the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how...
So keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's possible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but that's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in the surveillance camera unit. Showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because it was just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but I know now that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't just displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the Sheen Alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hempen bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed a stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Would that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so.
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure it out that so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. Conference room? What the fuck? Why do you miss the conference room? You seem a little upset. Kazuichi, it's much smarter than you give it credit for. Hi, Akane.
Now then.
You're finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Hajime, help out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you would. No, thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. So much better if she was feeling the after effects. Beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well Keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea. It looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Buki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito's wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit into it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's just gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like?
No time to dilly-dally. Totally left me canned back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay, since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. It's 4 rooms. That was Buki's room! Why am I so stupid? Never actually been up here. Radiology? Staff room. Oh, this is the on-call room. This isn't a room for patients. It looked more like an on-call room for hospital staff. All this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. You're like, this mean there used to be people here, right? What the heck is going on with this island? His bed resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. With the medical stuff here, rooms looks just store equipment. Nothing particularly suspicious here then. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Cuz...
If you turn it on, if you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke your eyes out, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke my eyes out.
Aww.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. It's a flash of intense light stung my eyes a little. Squinted my eyes until I stared, adjusting the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains inside this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? The black curtain that blocks light. It's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yeah, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I looked, and Troll fail. I think she was implying that she was changing.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Move on to a different place. Blackout curtains in the hospital. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
Not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
Is she teasing me? Folding dusk. Are there like actually windows in the venue? Movie theater. I think it's the last spot.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. Means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
See, then you really should watch the movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager. There's a customer here.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Ooh, and you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's a tsundere, Hajime, if that's what tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere that you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyways, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. My resistance wasn't vain. The Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. I still have the sticker on me? See? This is the one. I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
She bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
And I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. I just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes the preparations. So,
Impossible.
can't believe you bought the thing. You only paid $1.5 million, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled with it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but at least I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Fuck off. Video game poster. Is that Ultra Despair Girls? It's gotta be. Item should be on top of this counter. Tote bag, hemp cloth.
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, it's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Ah! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip out of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. What is the truth? Is that there's another tote bag? The existence of the bag.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Ooh, this is exciting, exciting! Alright, movie time. I might have time for the trial, actually. Fuck. I apologize for keeping you waiting. It's a nice theater. Naughty bear. This movie sucks. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Why is this... what?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Okay.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay, so that's Ibuki.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Oh, what? Okay, so stuck to a tree.
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Somehow.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Phew! Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
So...
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye!
Goodbye, bye-bye! I'm too disgusted to even let out a single sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. That was a monumental waste of time. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally experienced your reaction. Expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well...
Thanks to that movie. Now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in that movie matched the victims in this case. Buki's death by hanging matches Scarecrow's death in the movies. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
But
Would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. He should be upset by it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monami is a false herring. Monokuma didn't introduce it as a motive. Well, yeah, maybe they fuck with that to throw us off, but ding dong bing bong.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. Need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Genuinely so upset that Ibuki died. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey you jerk, hold it right there.
Monami's
What?
such a
Don't get in the
dumb
way!
child.
You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him.
Yes!
Avenge? It sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
hey, hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. I'm just so excited about that.
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you...
What are you saying, Fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him?
Fine.
It's about time. Yeah, it's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our 2 fallen comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru was already... Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do it!
What are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. Then we can get re-coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monami all that much. She's just saying stupid things, and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good.
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all. Hyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well?
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed. Oh, I haven't been helpful at all. Couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry I'm such a useless piece of trash. I have no fucking clue who it could have been. Like, not at all. Escalator. That's when I suddenly noticed it. Noticed our lined up silhouettes kept getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. Fuck, so few people now. Nobody said a word. I just stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other. The elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as we could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured in from the other side, eroding the boundaries of darkness. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yoo-hoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. So the curtain of the 3rd class trial was about to open. Fuck. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. She was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. Who the fuck could it have been? Don't have a story for Sonya or Kazuichi. Fuyuhiko, his alibi's a little bit flimsier. But if he was with Mikan, then he couldn't have tied up Kyoko after I'd been there. Mikan was pretty much all alone on the island. So it's possible for her to have done it? But again, she was with Fuyuhiko. So she couldn't really have set up Kyoko. Nagito. Mikan literally just came from checking on him. And he was in no position to do anything. Akane, I haven't seen hide or hair of Akane actually. Nekomaru's KO'd for this. Gundam was out front with Monami. So he probably has a pretty solid alibi. Chiaki came running out of the motel. Once I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. So the curtain of the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Set skills. Increases acceleration speed. I don't know how relevant that is, actually. It's a pretty shit skill. Sorry, Ibuki. Also at 34 points. Alright, quick review. Ibuki is a crushed windpipe. No external injuries. Hyoko, blood loss due to her throat being slit. Death was instant. Blood stains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. I think someone convinced Ibuki to help kill Hyoko. Moved her body about. I don't have a picture of it, actually. So then, the wallpaper could have just been used to cover up Hyoko, couldn't it have been? Like, Hyoko was set up a long time ago. Rope used for hanging, according to Mikan. There's no doubt this caused Ibuki's death. Buried deep inside the kimono, pretty difficult to retrieve. Thick scrap of paper, it was stuck to baton lighting. Black curtain in the very back of the music, not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. Looks like it was brought from the supermarket, not something that was originally here. Stuffed ladder was found on the music venue, tied to the stage. On the left side, a slight bloodstain can be seen. Hand was found in front of the music venue. Alright, well, I don't know who or why.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I fucking hate this chapter. The despair disease is such a cheap fucking writing thing. Like, you need to be able to work within the bounds of your character's personality. Like, Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 1. Celeste was a little bit... Her motivation was... It was pretty weak. But, I mean... It kind of tracks with the rest of her character. And she didn't need to be fucking influenced by a goddamn disease in order to kill people. So, even if I like Celeste, it's like, okay. Her turn is satisfying, though.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
Kazuichi.
Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we should proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments.
So I guess we're forced to recap them.
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up, and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
Right, okay, so it was that morning.
We immediately headed over to the hospital.
Mikan was napping with
confirmed
me.
his recovery. I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was... a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought, but the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
I'm gonna strangle you, Nagito.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Like Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us to make matters worse. Fuck off. Explain it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Make your argument. Hotel room keys, scrap of thick paper, surveillance camera unit, movie the invitation ticket. Probably that one.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki Hunter's...
That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. No,
I
that's
haven't
wrong.
seen the movie. Haha.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
I hate you. I hate you,
Before
Nagito.
the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received
Doing
one
this
ticket.
solely
They're
to
marked
stress
with
me
a
out.
stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders.
I know you're helping me out here, but fuck you. You're stressing me the fuck out.
Did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't
Fucking
get
just making it
mad.
harder for me.
I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know
This
Hajime's
is getting too meta.
testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means
I like
Ibuki
Nagito's character
definitely
at
climbed
first,
the
but
stepladder all by
he's
herself, right?
getting too meta for me now.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a
misdirection.
closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, the music venue didn't have blackout curtains before. They had leopard print. I remember that. Because that was a thing that struck me. I was like, what the fuck does a music venue have leopard print curtains for? Yeah, they definitely changed the curtains.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Stop that.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
Inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but... Is that really it? Glob?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Person's remark contradicts a tooth. I should maybe prove that with my evidence. This is very
The
vague.
killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Locking the door from the inside.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the... By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have...
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the
You can use that as a bolt to lock. By doing that, the killer who was hiding it waited till we gathered to... and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Stall for
The
time
killer
and
was still
surveillance
inside the
monitoring?
music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Nope.
Damn it!
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor and...
Are you talking about the broken drumstick? Crap!
The killer was still inside the music venue. by locking the door from the inside. They
From the
tried to
inside.
keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
Stall
The
for
lock was on
time.
the floor.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they hit.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Person's remark contradicts the truth.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove it with my evidence.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor and.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Crap!
I don't...
The kill.
Motel key, no. Step ladder. No.
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
What am I
The
missing?
killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Stall for time. Broken drumstick. Locked from the inside. Those are two contradiction ones, and there is a support one. What the fuck?
Damn it! The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside. No, that's wrong!
Okay.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Okay, right, because that's sticky shit.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door.
That
Maybe
wasn't
that's
clear
what
at
they
all.
used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber. It was probably Gummy?
Crap!
Yeah, no. Glue?
I see!
Use glue. Just glue.
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Tastes
Yeah.
terrible.
I think so too.
Right, gotcha.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
That was convoluted as fuck.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't get that at all.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut the fuck up, Monomi.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier? Yeah.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Yeah, Nagito gets it.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Scrap paper stuck in town lighting music venue. I should be able to. Forget what's wallpaper. We really gotta do a Hangman's Gambit for this? Ooh, I got good at that. That was an easy one. It helps. It helps when you know exactly what it is.
Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
You're right. if you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper we found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? It's back from there. I should be able to... Yeah, it is. It was... Why is this a question? It was hiding Hyoko's body. He was very clearly hiding Hyoko's body. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime? It was hidden. Boost. Boost. Well, those slow me down. Oh. I was wondering what the fuck those are. Boost. What did the killer use to hide her body? It was the wallpaper. How did the killer hide her body within the wallpaper? Cover the pillar.
It's all coming together.
That was a lot easier than the first one. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention the first time.
Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point.
A while ago.
And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Mix up the killing order.
I see!
Yeah, throw us off.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What the fuck?
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying,
Oh, okay.
right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That
Yes.
would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Standing?
It seems you suffer
Walking?
from a
Walking.
pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
I'm gonna talk in circles. Best we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Ibuki was alive.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes.
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
That's impossible.
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
I've never heard Gundam be this assertive in a trial. This is strange.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence!
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the... Was there any sign she stepped on?
I agree with that.
Consent.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
Who was standing next to
It's
me
not
that they were
Ibuki's
so
blood,
short?
Right? She suffered no external injuries. Then it's
Are they actually at
Hyoko's
their height?
blood.
That's fucked up.
Hyoko's only
The
wound
portraits
was
are
a fatal
actual height.
slice on her neck, and she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was mortally wounded.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it
Still
is.
alive at the exact moment Hyoko
Yoko,
was
so
killed.
short, so her portrait's set down.
Don't underestimate
Oh,
the
fuck.
power of the evil eye! Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
This is fantastic. I love Gundam. Rebuttal.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet was... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Yeah, there was. Fuck off.
Through those words.
That was a quick one.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
I don't know if he's rattled because
I do.
he's a moron or if he's rattled because he's the killer.
There's a streak
I
on the
genuinely
floor
don't
where blood
know.
was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
That was the point of
It
this whole
appears
segment?
that
Okay.
It is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Thank you, Kazuichi.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? if the victim actually committed suicide.
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
Yes, but why?
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Ibuki's by herself when she climbed the stepladder. But someone would have had to have smashed the camera, yeah.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
No, she had the gullibility thing. She was gullible.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Before the Monokuma announcement.
Right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence!
Neither you or Kuzuichi have alibis.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Sleeping?
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We're supposed to have him before and during the morning announcement. A person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick.
What is Fuidico's account? No. Mikan has an alibi because he was with me.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing.
So everyone who stayed at the motel does it.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong!
That's wrong.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
They're embarrassing ones, but we have one.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Kazuichi, please.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Mikan, you're not helping.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
I don't...
Are you saying there was another reason?
What?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
If that's the case, we're still in the killer's trap. Inside a trap set by one of us. If so, then, whose? What kind of trap is it? Fucking suspended. God damn.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Stop it. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What? What's that? Now then, Monokuma's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 3,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be a merchandise opportunity heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Sure.
again. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to say it frequently.
The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? That's the key to all this. You can find that out, no matter the cost. Sonya directed them there. Or directed her there, at least. I don't think any of these are relevant.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Guided by her own free will.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
That's the
Maybe
key.
the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Consent.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Sonya sent her there.
It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh fuck. Kane? What?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're wrong!
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
God damn it.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down! But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words! The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Okay, okay.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
No one wants to do that right now.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Kazuichi, you need to shut the fuck up.
Then, the killer
Now's not the
probably
time.
couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonya, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi. It seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Can we not
Gundam,
do
please
this?
stop! For his sake.
Sonia.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it,
Thank you, Fuyuhiko.
why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Get me out of here.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
Fuck.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Killed Hiyoko.
That was a bit grim. I mean, this is about
Because the
little
killer
girl
used
getting
that
fucking murdered.
coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Just make it look like...
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
I think it was just to make it look like Ibuki killed herself.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Get this plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we were very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Yeah.
What do
just,
you think?
Just
I
do
was
it.
thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh?
Thank
What
you,
are
Nagito.
talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Genuinely can't tell if he's just useless or not. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the places if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. There weren't bloody footprints on the stepladder. Weren't there any footprints on the stepladder?
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Yeah, I noticed that! Fucking, the Monokuma file said she died from choking. I remember remarking on this, because she hung herself improperly. Like, that wasn't the right way to hang yourself. Like, ideally, you hang yourself by breaking your own neck with the proper length of rope. Oh fuck, that's fucked. That's even more fucked. So she was actually killed. So she actually had... Oh, fuck. So she had the stage lights fucking hoisted while she was still alive and tied by the rope. That's fucked up.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Yeah, what are you talking about? You totally led the conversation here. Yeah, that's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. Mystery surrounding the incident is contained in that video. Whether or not we can reach the hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There's some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. Only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything I know at the base thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange.
Here!
No bloodstain on the ladder.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
And there were no gowns either.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
So there was a gown in room 4.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Yeah, there were two
Are you
stepladders.
saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
No, it's not.
What are you two talking about?
This stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case. Different case, video is actual scene of the crime. That thing that placed the kill. They did something. Was it actually Mikan? Difference between the stepladder. Oh. Ah, fuck. Filming location. Fuck, it was Mikan, wasn't it? Why? Or was it Akane?
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
No. Akane's not this smart.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
Oh, and the backdrop was switched.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Was it Kazuichi?
There's
No.
a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to the surveillance camera unit? Logic dot. Oh fuck! God damn it! You're asking me questions. I don't know the answer to them. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Both. Nope. Tampered with the camera. Yeah, they only need to tamper with the camera. The one at the music venue could have just been a shitty one that they smashed. Killer tampered with the camera at the music venue or hospital. They tampered with the camera at the music venue. Why would they need to tamper with one at the hospital? So it was Kazuichi? Because you need a specific number, and Kazuichi was the one who set up the cameras. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance unit? They... took it with them. Yeah. Tampered with the camera. They took the music venue camera with them.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Yeah, no.
And only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed it. Destroy it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
It was Mikan? Why?
Despite Kazuichi's
if this is from the despair disease, I call fucking bullshit.
From the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I mean, it was filmed in another place as long as it was transmitted to the hospital. Range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where the video filmed make it look like it was filmed in a music venue. Only possibility is that place inside that building. This is another fucking Hangman's Gambit. Fuck. Are you serious? Get this off my screen. What is that place called? I forget. See. Call. Fuck. A conference room. Conference. Conference room.
I got it!
Not the nurse station. Conference room.
It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Killer went ahead and did some work. Gotta make it clear what that work was. Make your argument. Music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Oh.
Damn it!
They did make a set, though. Fuck you.
There's no way the music venue.
Which place resembled the... Did the conference room look like the... Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
What did the killer do? They made the music venue look like the conference room.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look this.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the...
That one.
That must be it.
Music venue looked like the conference room. Because they brought the thing over.
What the killer
The
did
blackout
was
curtain.
make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Yeah.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Music venue make room.
I can prove it with this.
Candle.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but... the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Okay, so... who's got alibis then? Mikan. So, if Mikan and Fuyuhiko met up before the Monokuma announcement, I think that exonerates her. But if they met up after the announcement, then it was her. Otherwise, it was someone else who snuck into the hospital.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I heard Bayside Cop say that before. Isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means the fake somewhere. Fake must have been. The fake was the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Because, yeah, the bag was 2 for 1.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Fuck, they were both long dead.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. No matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. That's really upsetting. Why didn't the killer's trap? One who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video... There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Should already know. Should have already known. Killer is? Is it Mikan? I don't know!
You're the only one! Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
Fuck!
What are you talking about?
Fuck!
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably...
It is the fucking despair disease. Hate this goddamn disease. It's such lazy fucking writing. Have the fucking kill each other because they hate each other. Don't fucking have a disease that makes them kill each other. It's not the point of the goddamn series.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
That's really fucked up. She murdered Hiyoko and Ibuki, and then came to fucking snuggle with me in my cabin. That's really fucked up.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shinji, get some rest already. She's exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Use the on-call room upstairs. Must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Oh, Nagito's pissed.
She shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could be I'm the one making a mistake? Much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
What?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know!
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope, and keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
What does this
It
mean?
means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Fuck!
The killer wrapped the rope around
That's violent.
Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the
This is
part
very
they used
upsetting
to
to look at.
strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
This rope won't be much of a clue. I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh? More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Marco's words contained a decisive clue? Is that really true? What? Rope used for hanging, thick scrap of paper, AC temperature, surveillance camera unit, music venue curtain. That's...
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Okay.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Strangulation lead to the killer. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from...
According to Mikan.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it!
Fuck, it was Mikan.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Something I want to ask you. No doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so if there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see, so Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess.
Was she leading us on the whole time?
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Huh?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Fuck.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either.
Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Ah, fuck, she's been leading us on.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Mikon.
It's not fair. It's not
Fuck.
fair. Not 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 fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end.
so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chucky.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong!
Oh, fuck.
Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Oh, as much as I really want to do this, I gotta get to bed. Fuck, it's late. Put a save on it. I'll do the fucking conclusion and the